Look who came to visit.
Hello.
And because so many people made comments about how to save the peaches from the peach aliens, that we decided to go and do some of those things, right? Mom's going to put them in paper bags, one with an apple. That was a suggestion.
One of them was with an apple in a brown plastic bag, and that they would have to ripen in a few days. So I'm going to try it.
Okay.
And then we may just try some in the brown plastic bag.
In the brown plastic bag, or leaving them on the window ledge was another, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because for sure the raccoons are going to eat them up, because they've got a good start.
Yeah, the raccoons have a good start. We went out there, we forgot to bring the camera, but there was half-eaten peaches all over the ground. And so we've got a paper bag, but it's full. I don't know what it weighs. It was a lot. We drug it back here. And some of them have a start. They have a blush on them. They're still pretty hard, but hopefully we picked all the ones with blushes on them, and hopefully we will save some peaches.
Hopefully they'll get some out of them, like a peach pie or cobbler or something.
Something. It's just a shame. I think the only reason there were any left this year, it's probably one of them golden beetles. There's some like golden brown scarab looking beetles out there eating the peaches too. Somebody probably knows what those are called. Yeah. Peach suckers.
Yeah, peach suckers.
Look like scarab beetles. They're kind of golden and pretty. But they were sucking some of them dry. I think the only reason we have peaches this year for the first time in, 19 years? I mean, I maybe got one or two over the years.
It wasn't quite the back on spring, but 1 year I peeled
1 year. We got them early.
It had to have been the last 10 years.
Yeah, in the last 10 years we got them early. And so we know what they taste like, and they're really good. I think this year we've had so many peaches that they just couldn't eat them all. That's probably what it is.
Looked like they'd cleaned them pretty much out of the tops.
Yeah, they got the ones out of the top of the tree because those are probably the ripest.
One of them had their teeth marks in this one.
We had chomped one. Yeah, a lot of them just had teeth marks, like they were just, I think they got the ones out of the top because they were probably riper. But there are just tons of them hanging low still. They'll probably get the rest of them tonight. Oh, if I had a shotgun. No, ladies, I did not make eye contact. Why are you all coming over? You've been fed. You've been fed.
Or 5 plates out in there.
Nah.
That would reflect and bang on each other, but
if we hung pie plates out there, they'd just make pies.
probably take peaches and make pie.
That's what they do. They would use them as to-go plates and take them home with them.
That's for sure.
Yeah. I got hang no pie plates out there. That just help them out. Oh. I guess someone noticed my little crocheted watermelon and Mammy. Do I collect them? I think they asked. No. No, I don't. These actually belong to probably my great-grandmother and my grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they remind me of her. If someone's offended, I'm sorry. But they just remind me of my grandma. So I have those hanging in my kitchen. Yeah. I do, however, collect goats. Goat anything. They're hard to find. I mean, and they're all kind of like in cabinets and stuff, but I love goats. Anybody who's watched me long enough knows I love goats. Look at these spoiled chickens. I was gone with Mother today. We went out to have some fun, and I come home 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'll bet the 8th one is a good girl. And went inside. These guys, you're rotten. Why do you not go in your house at night? Do you know the peach aliens will get you? Yes, they will. Raccoons eat chickens, girls. It is a well-known fact, Helen. All right, I got to put you away now. Oh. Talk about balance. Bobbing chicken. Hang in there, girl. I saw eye shine up in here. Get out of that tree. Okay, new day. By now you've seen my bad luck video. And so Mother and I went out. I'm having trouble uploading it. I hope you've seen the bad day video. You never know with YouTube. Sometimes it uploads, sometimes it doesn't. I fell asleep, and then it's like, your authenticity expired. And I'm like, I am no longer authentic. Imagine that. Water. Okay, guys. Since you saw that and you know that I don't have a bathtub anymore, and it's likely to be a long time, I've decided that even though I have nothing but bad luck, at least over the years I've gotten better at preparing for bad luck. So today I'm making a shower because I want a shower and I don't want to have to go all the way to Mom's to take a shower and come back home. So thank heavens I have a portable hot water heater that I have used for years. Some of you have seen it in my videos. And I'm going to try to hang it outside like it was supposed to be used for and make a shower outside with a curtain around it so the neighbors don't go blind. Bless their hearts. So that's what I'm working on. It's 90 degrees today. Oh, so hot. And I realized my mother, I have to check. My mother said I had 5,000 subscribers. I'm like, oh no, I need to use a 5,000 subscriber video. What am I going to do? Dance naked in front of the camera? I don't think YouTube would let me do that. Anyway, I'm going to do some snippets today. I also want to do some clothing today. I know I mentioned to Jennifer that I wanted to cloth the walls, and I got this, kind of attitude. I don't think she knows how it works and that it actually stays, and I think it looks good. I like pattern. I dated a guy one time and he was like, I hate your house, there's too much going on. And I'm like, hate my house, hate me, dude. You know, I just want to live in a white box with a chair in the middle. Yeah, like that's gonna work for you. His place was more cluttered than mine. So I like patterns and I like color, so we're gonna possibly go for that. Depends on how tired I am after I get done putting in the portable shower outside, hopefully running a hose to it from my kitchen sink. May or may not work. This could take all day. I don't know, but that's what I'm doing today. So now I'm cleaning off the porch. I know Jennifer's done a lot of cleaning off the porch, but stuff just got kind of shoved up here because we didn't know where else to put it. And I think, there's my old washing machine that I used to use outside, the little spinner washer. That thing still works, I think, real good. And I think I'm going to try to hang it there where the antique potty. Yes, that's a urinal from a hospital. It's an antique, it's a metal one. And maybe use that metal decoration to hang this from. It is a LP operated with a battery that it turns on and it instantly heats hot water. It doesn't hit it too often, but it does heat it. So, you see, I need to get my house painted. All the paint's peeling off. And there's the spare toilet that was busted. See the big cracks running down it. And at least it's out here. I need to put it somewhere and make another planter. Yeah, that's the toilet that shattered too, that I had replaced years ago with the one that actually works now. But you know what? The tomatoes I tried to grow died. They put on like 10 tomatoes and died. Cherry tomatoes. On the upside, Jennifer planted that mint, and it's actually still alive. That's amazing. If I planted it, it'd be dead. Because there's my little herb box that's dying out there in the heat. Why do I even try to grow anything? Why? Why? I know I can't. No matter how good the soil or anything. And the ladies went out this morning. I haven't let them out because I've been doing this and I know they'll be under my feet. Ladies, I'll let you out as soon as I'm done with the sweeping. Alright. I ran the raccoons off last night a couple of times, but they kept coming back. I think they may have gotten all the peaches now. Might be a few on there still. There was an awful lot for them to eat, but they managed to do it in one night. We are now at the I give up phase of my day. I can't get a connection to any of my faucets. I'm gonna have to go to a plumbing store and be like, I need a 1-inch with the threads on the outside, and I need one on the end that go to a hose, and it's gonna get complicated, as usual. I have Mother's car. After she and I went out yesterday and had some fun, she can't drive at night, so I drove it home, so I guess I'll just go pick her up. And my son came, and we had a discussion. Want to know how my carnivore diet's going? I'm still on it. I tell you what though, you're gonna love this one. So my son comes out of the bathroom, which, you know, has no tub now. And he washed up. I said, just let the water run under, because I don't know what else to do at this point. And he comes out and he's like, I am going to borrow the van tomorrow. I said, good. I can have back my car so I can drive to Columbia and take your sister a bunch of keto stuff that I had from when I was doing keto, because I'm not going to, she's eating like a squirrel because she's a vegan, vegetarian keto. And I can take her all these nuts and all these seeds and all these things that I had left over. So then he says, I want you to look for me a bicycle, because I'm not going to keep that van. Hey, good. I want my old funky van back. I love it. It's very useful. He says, I'll be surprised if it gets up there and back. I'm like, I've been driving it for what, guys? A long time. And it gets me around. I've driven it to Columbia and back. I've driven it to Warrensburg and back several times. I've driven it everywhere. And I said, it's got good mechanics. You know, it looks like hell. Yeah, but it has good that thing's falling apart, he said. So then we get into this discussion of me getting him a bicycle. Then he says he'd rather have a scooter. And then he's like, I don't know what I'm going to do in the winter. And then he said something about taking my smart car, which he drove into the ground. You know, it's in my garage, not... I don't know if it's running or not. The keys are locked in it and I can't get it open. And I need to work on that. Just another project. You know, they pile up all these little projects, and it's like, what takes priority? Well, right now it's the bathtub. All right, that's the priority at this point. Trying to get the house fixed. So that's on the back burner. And so we get this big discussion, and then he tells me that he doesn't want people judging him because of that van. And I'm like, people don't judge you because of the van. Oh, yes, they do. You're the most judgmental person in the world. Where did you get that? I raised you like a hippie's kid. You're supposed to accept everybody and love and all that crap. So he's like, no, you're not. You're the most judgmental person in the world. And I said, if someone's driving an old funky van, I assume they're poor. Everybody makes these assumptions. I mean, men judge women on their looks in what, half a second? I think there was some study done. It was like half a second a man will glance at you, and whether you're pretty or not, or whether he'd date you or not. I mean, they actually did a study on that. Why didn't you just ask 100 ugly women? We'd have told you it takes less than half a second. You know, just by the way they look at us. You know, so... Yeah. So we proceeded to have this talk. Well, I proceeded to talk. And I'm like, judgmental. You know what? A girl that's been fat her whole life knows a lot about people being judgmental. And even though we all judge, the fact that you're going to drive an old funky van just means that people are going to think you're poor and struggling, which is true. And you shouldn't let that reflect. Why does it matter, you know? And his answer was, it matters. It really matters what people think about you. I didn't raise him this way, so I'm not sure why he's turned out that way. I don't know. So basically, I dropped it. I'm like, yeah, I'll look and see if I can buy a cheap bicycle for you. He said, well, if you could find a scooter, that'd be better. Well, yeah, I'd like to have a moped too, you know? And I guess he would rather be seen as a fat man with a bicycle stuck up his rear end going down the road than a guy driving in a van that's a little rusty. People make choices. I tell you what, I'm going to cut this off here because the rest of the day I'll probably have to do another vlog because this is going to get a little bit long and I don't want to bore you all to death. And I'm going to go get Mother. And we're going to try to live through the heat because today is 90 degrees. I'm not complaining because I like to complain more about the cold than the heat. And I have to save that for winter when everything starts freezing. Oh. And then I'll just see what I can get done. That's kind of come down to that. Maybe we'll go to a plumbing store and try to find a fitting for a garden hose that'll fit on the, you know, new faucet. New faucets are not conducive to hooking up garden hoses too. And I don't have an outside garden hose faucet, if you're wondering. That shattered in the big freeze 7 years ago also. So that's never, we bypassed it. That's never been fixed. There you go. Off and running with all the chaos. And like, share, and subscribe to keep up with the insanity. I am going to do a 5,000 subscriber vlog at some point. I think I might have to look into starting a Patreon. Maybe on the Patreon I could, you know, post swimsuit photos of me as I lose weight. Oh, on the good news though, I did get on the scale. I know you've been telling me not to do that. I should get rid of it, right? And I'm back down under 260 again, and I'm eating more. And I also made a caramel coffee cheesecake that is almost entirely fats, and that has been my breakfast. So if you're lucky, we can see how I made that. I probably won't make another one because this one's going to last me a long time, but I can tell you about it in the next video. Love y'all. You know the routine. Bye-bye.